Hi guys. I got to meet my friend Kelly today and her husband Jansen. We've been friends on Facebook now for it was a year this month, and we actually met for the first time today, which anybody that knows me knows how hard that was on me and how far it took me out of my comfort zone because of my anxiety. I do good just to go to the doctor's office when I have to, and to go to town on a very, very rare occasion. So I hardly ever have anybody come here. Nobody ever comes here because of my stupid anxiety. The only people that's ever here is Cindy and Mom that I'm really, really comfortable around because, of course, I've been around them every single day of my life since I was born. I even get nervous when Melly comes, and she's my sister, because we don't see each other that often, which I hope changes soon, since Kinsley's born now, because I want to see that baby a lot. So I'm hoping I get to see more of them. But I even get nervous when she comes, and how sad is that? It's my own sister. It's pathetic. I wish there was a pill that could make me be a normal person like everybody else. It was so nice meeting Kelly. I've wanted to meet her for so long, and I know she's wanted to meet me for so long. But I was just so scared, and I was so scared today, but I'm like, I wasn't going to do it. I was just going to send Sherm to meet him. But then I thought, Sherm's like, it's time. It's time. You should have her come here. And I thought, well, I don't want to be rude. That is so rude for not to, that took me really out of my comfort zone, but I'm glad that I did it. Because we finally got to meet. But I'm still all shaky inside. It's like I'm thinking about, did I say everything right? Did I do everything right? Maybe I shouldn't have said this, or I shouldn't have did that, or I should have did this, or I should have done that. Even when Melly's here, I think the same way. It's horrible to be in this body, in this crazy mind that I have. The anxiety is horrible. It's been that way all my life. School was a total nightmare for me. Anybody who knew me knows that. And I still actually have horrible nightmares of when I was in school. And I wake up, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go back to school. I'm gonna run away or this or that. And I'm like, you've already graduated, you're not in school anymore, calm down. So stupid. And so embarrassing. I don't know why I am the way I am. Nobody in my family is like this but me. I mean, they're not afraid to go anywhere, talk to anybody, do anything. They don't care. And I'm just like even afraid to talk to people on the phone. It's sad. I don't know what is wrong with me. I wish there was a magic pill the doctor could give me to make me normal like everybody else. But she's got me on like the powerfulest anxiety medicine pretty much that she can give me. So the only other thing they wanted me to do for it was to talk to a counselor, and I'd done that before, but it never helped. It's just, I guess, some of the stuff that I've been through in my life, made me that way. I don't know. But we did get to meet today, and I'm glad we got to meet. That was really nice. I just hope that I acted okay. And I didn't, act like a total fool or something. I'm always afraid of stumbling over my words, and sometimes when I laugh, I snort. And I know I did that once when they was here, and I thought, oh my God. That was so embarrassing. I thought, I hope they didn't hear that, but I know they did. Somebody as big as me snorting like a pig. I'm sure I'm snorting at me now. He thinks it's funny, but I mean, it really bothers me. Like that, the crazy things that's in my head all the time. Constantly worrying about when somebody comes and leaves, if I done everything right, if I could have done something better. What do they think of me? I don't know. I think my medicine's going to have to be raised or adjusted somehow, because I just don't want to be this way the rest of my life. I have been this way for 35 years. Well, I'll be 35 in July. For 35 years have been this way. I don't think there's any kind of pill that's going to help me, but once I'm around people enough, I get to know them, then I'm really, really comfortable around them. It just takes me longer than other people to get, comfortable being around people. I mean, my anxiety is so bad, I'm even afraid to talk on the telephone to my friends and family, except for Cindy and Mom. Pretty much, that's it. And Abby. When I had a phone, that's what it's just ridiculous. I just feel like there's something majorly wrong with me, like I'm like the weirdest person in the world. Nobody in my family is like this at all. Not one person. Only me. Sherman's the total opposite from me. He'll go out and talk to anybody just like it ain't nothing. Or just go out and go places. Won't bother him a bit. I wished I could be that way. I don't know why I can't. It just really, really depresses me a lot of times. But I am, Cindy's so happy that Kelly came out today and we got to meet. I got to meet her before she did, which is very, very surprising, because I never thought that was going to happen. But I told Kelly, I said, I bet you didn't think you'd be painting my nails today when you woke up this morning. Neither did I. I guess we never know what the day will hold. We never know what tomorrow will hold either, so. Hopefully I did well, and hopefully I can do better in the future. Because I will get better. I get better the more I'm around somebody. But if I don't see him much, then, I'm like just a nervous wreck. But it takes me a while to get worked up to actually seeing you or talking to you at all. And me and Kelly had never even talked on the phone before, and then she came here today. I was like, did I just do that? Did I just really meet Kelly today? Or is this a dream? I'm like, I cannot believe you just did that. And that was weird. I still can't believe that I did it. I just hope they don't think I acted like a fool or something. I'm always afraid of embarrassing myself. Doing something looking stupid. But it is cold out there today, guys. We had the window open, but we shut them now because it's getting too cold. I'm really excited about seeing baby Kinsley. She might get to come home on Monday evening. She's got a little bit of jaundice right now, and her blood sugar is a little low. So for the jaundice, they got this light-like thing, like on her head it looks like, which looks really creepy. But because it's really changed, because when Jimmy was born, which has been 13 years ago, 14 years ago, sorry, he had jaundice, but he was already out of the hospital. The hospital called and said to bring him back in because they had saw somehow, I don't know, in her blood work or something, I guess, that he had jaundice, and so we took him back in, and they put him in one of those little incubator thingies, and it had a light in the top of it. But this thing is totally different that Kinsley had on. She was not in an incubator. She was just in her little, you know, that little baby bed they put you in to wheel you in and out of the nursery, that little plastic thing. And she was just in that, and she had like this blue glowing light all around her head, like a mask with a glowing blue light. I'm like, whoa, that's creepy looking, man. I don't know how they got that on there without her screaming and crying. That's just weird. That was, you couldn't even see her. All you could see was her hair. But I guess the nurse said it wasn't that bad. It was just a little bit. But I'm glad they found it before she left the hospital. So that's good. So if all goes well, and I asked about the sugar, and Melly said that I asked her if could jaundice cause, you know, to have your sugar messed up, because I don't know. And she said, yeah, that's what they said it probably was. And Melly's breastfeeding, and she said that the breastfeeding should help. So, but I don't know, because she's been breastfeeding since she's been born, which is 2 days now. So I don't know if she's getting, you know, the enough nourishment she should be getting, or if Melly's going to have to stop breastfeeding. But breast milk's supposed to be better for the baby. So I don't know, but she's getting good milk out, and she's got plenty of milk, so that's good. Mindy wasn't able to feed Jimmy because she didn't have enough milk, but Melly has been feeding her, breastfeeding since, and pumping since she's born 2 days ago, so apparently she's got plenty of milk, which is good. So they said she's good. She's still perfect. You know, there's really not much wrong. She'll get through it. Just a little setback. She might get to come home Monday evening. And Melly done asked me if I would watch her for a few hours while her and Joe went to the funeral home. I don't know if it's going to be the day they get out or the next day or what, but they got to go to the funeral home and make arrangements or get Gracie's remains. So I said, do you even have to ask? Of course I'll watch that baby. I ordered a baby swing last night offline to have here at my house for when she's here. It's a cute little swing. It's one of the ones that's like really low to the ground, and it's like got a big old cushion seat because it goes from for newborn up to 35 pounds in size, and it's got a mobile on it. And it's I think it's like beige and green and brown or something like that. But that's the only color they had. But it's got a little mobile on it. It's got like 2 little leaves hanging on it, and it plays music, and it swings 6 different speeds for your baby's liking, it says. So, you know, I'd probably use the lowest one. I don't want her flying out of the thing. And it's got a seatbelt on it, but I still don't want to, you know, make her swing too hard. That's probably for babies that are older, I would say, to swing harder like that. 6 speeds. That's a lot of speeds for a baby swing, I think. That's pretty... I'd never seen one like that, because when baby swings were a thing when Abby and Jimmy were little, they were like a baby swing, like they used to be back in the old days. They were big and tall, and they had a little swing, and you turned the crank, and then it swung back and forth. That's the only baby swing I had, and this is like a fancy little thing. But that's the only kind they had. I couldn't even find the old ones anymore. When I looked online, I couldn't find not one. So I found that, so I can have that here for her. It should be coming in a few days. So I'm hoping I have it before I get her. But if not, I'll just be holding her the whole time. Which is fine with me too. So I'm so excited to see her and hold her and feed her. And when I have her, I'm going to try to, if she's not crying, I'm going to show her to you guys in a video. So you can see her in person, kind of like. You can see her like you're seeing me anyways. So yeah, I hope I get to see her. They said I did good on the car seat, because I was worried about her car seat being, you know, her so little. I said, she's going to look so tiny in that car seat. And Melly said that the nurses checked it out, and they said that I did perfect with it, because the car seat was for a baby 4 pound to 35 pounds. And Kinsley was just a little over 4 pounds. She was 4 pounds 4 ounces. And babies usually tend to lose weight after they're born. So, if she does, then she won't even be 4 pounds. But being in the hospital those extra days, hopefully she's gained some. So she'll be able to come home in her car seat. So we didn't have to get another car seat. The car seat I got was perfect, they said. And I got the one that had a little baby headrest in it for the newborns, so her head wouldn't flop over like this. I always hated that. They didn't have them back when Abby and Jimmy were little. Their heads would just flop over when they'd go to sleep. Looked like their little necks were broke. They'd hang over so far. I'd always try to prop a blanket or something up in there to keep their head up. But with these, you don't have to worry about it, because it's like a big cushion that goes around the newborn's head to cradle their head so it doesn't do that. And I thought, wow, that's so cute. And it's like purple with flowers all over it. So that's what I got her. And I got her a matching stroller and a matching baby bed that matched her car seat and stroller. But the swing I'm going to have here, because I know Melly's already got a bed, she's got a stroller, she's got a car seat, and she's got a bouncer. So I bought me the swing to have here, because I've been looking for a bassinet for her for here, but nobody has had one. I looked at them online, and I thought, well, you know, they only go up to a lower weight. And I thought, well, I'll just look at the baby swings. And the baby swing looked more comfortable and was cheaper than some, but not all of the bassinets. But it held up to a higher weight, because you can put her in it up to 35 pounds, which is, you know, pretty decent size, being a baby swing. So I decided to go with the swing. But I will definitely take pictures and post them on my Facebook when I get it. And I will try to take a picture and make it as the cover photo of a vlog or something for you guys, or show it to you, turn my computer around and show it to you guys or something when I get it. She's going to look so tiny in it though. So small. She doesn't look that tiny on the computer, but if you look at her beside of things that's laying in the bed with her, you can see how actually small she is. Like, you know, that syringe thing they use to suck their nose and stuff out, that blue thing. If you see that thing laying by her head in one of the pictures, it looks so humongous compared to her little teeny tiny head. So when I see her in person, she's going to look so tiny, especially when I hold her. Me being so big and her being so tiny, she's going to look dinky dinky. So excited. I can't wait to hold her in my arms for the first time. I can't wait to start watching her. But I'll go ahead and end the vlog here for you guys, because I got to go get the Bible reading done for tonight. I just wanted to update you guys about my day and say that I had a good visit with Kelly and Jansen, and I didn't know it was this late already, and I'm used to staying up to wee hours in the morning. I cannot believe it's this late. It's actually 8:30. Cindy's probably messaging me on Facebook. Look, I can't even talk anymore. Facebook. Alright guys, I'll let you guys go. I'm going to do the Bible reading real quick and then get on there and talk to Cindy before she goes to bed. I love you guys. And Kelly and Jansen, if you're watching this, you guys don't worry about anything. You guys have a safe, fun time. And we love you guys. And everything is just perfectly fine here. You know what I'm talking about. I didn't know if you want me to tell anybody or not, so I'm not going to mention it on the video. But everything is perfectly fine and going great. So you guys have nothing to worry about. Just have a wonderful time. Bye guys. God bless.